The rain fell in heavy sheets that morning, drumming against the city bus like an angry rhythm. It was rush hour in downtown Chicago, and every seat was taken. People were tired, damp, and desperate to get to work on time. Then she stepped on a woman in her early 30s, sharp suit, sleek hair, and a look that said she was used to getting her way. Her name was Claire Holden, a passionate social advocate, known around her office for her fiery opinions and her unyielding belief that she was always on the right side of history. At the back of the bus sat John Kennedy, not the John F. Kennedy, of course, but an unassuming middle-aged man with worn-out shoes and a faded jacket. His hands, rough and scarred, clutched a paper bag that looked like it contained his lunch. He smiled politely at the people who walked past him, offering the kind of warmth that only comes from someone who's seen enough of life to still find kindness in it. When Claire reached his row, she stopped abruptly. The seat beside him was open, but the aisle was crowded. She frowned when she saw him sitting there, relaxed, as though unaware that the rest of the bus was practically standing room only. "Excuse me," she said curtly. "You're in the priority seating section. That's for seniors, pregnant women, or people with disabilities. You don't seem to qualify for any of those." The bus went quiet. Conversations hushed, eyes turned. John looked up, surprised but calm. "Oh," he said softly. "I didn't realize. I can move if someone needs the seat." But before he could rise, Claire crossed her arms. "It's not about if someone needs it, it's about principle. People like you shouldn't take spaces meant for others." Her tone was sharp, like she'd made this argument 100 times before and never lost. John blinked, clearly uncomfortable. The driver glanced at the rearview mirror, sensing tension. A mother nearby whispered to her little boy to keep quiet. Slowly, John stood. "Of course," he said, voice steady. "I'll stand." As he did, the bus jolted forward. His paper bag slipped from his hands and fell open on the floor. Out tumbled a folded American flag, neatly encased in glass, and a small photo of a young man in uniform. The room, the entire bus, seemed to inhale at once. Claire froze. What is that?" she asked, her voice suddenly softer. John bent to pick it up, carefully brushing a drop of rain from the frame. "This was my son," he said quietly. "He was killed in Afghanistan last year. The flag was given to me at his funeral." He smiled, but his eyes glistened. "He used to tease me for taking the bus instead of driving. Said I was too old school. I ride every morning just to feel like I'm still going somewhere, like he'd want me to." The silence that followed was heavy, the kind that presses on the chest. Claire's mouth opened, but no words came out. The man she'd accused of selfishness was standing there, grief written all over him, still being more polite.